Fred Film Radio, I'm David Martos. This is the 80th edition of the Mostra di Venezia, and we're here with Agnieszka Holland, director of Green Border. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a while that you've been in competition in Venice, right?
Well, yeah, it's like about 20 years or something like that.
Yeah. How do you feel coming back to Venice?
Well, I feel great, I feel very honored, but I feel also extremely happy that exactly that film is shown here, because sometimes you are going to the festivals because it's good to compete, it's good to win, it's good to, to have the promotion for the film, but that film needs special kind of promotion and protection as well. So the fact that the Venice Film Festival welcomed us made us very happy and very grateful.
Mm-hmm. Your film that is very moving, I would say. It's hard too. And I would say it's a blow on the face of Europe and Europeans. Like, wake up, this is happening in your house.
Yeah, exactly. You said it right. It tries to, wake up all of us.
How would you describe the situation that's going on in that particular border between Poland and Belarus, Agnieszka?
Well, it started with some idea of Lukashenko and probably Putin to open the easy way to Polish-Belarusian and Lithuanian-Belarusian border for the refugees from Middle East, Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq, and after Africa, which created immediately a lot of fears and also was seen by several governments, Polish government in the first place, as some kind of the political gold. It means practically what was my observation from the beginning, that the government is doing practically nothing to change it, to protect wider, to go to the social medias of the countries where the refugees are coming from, to go to the governments of the countries where the planes are starting from. But they immediately create some kind of the dirty secret. They close the zone. They gave the orders to the border guards and the militia and the militaries to break the law, international law and Polish constitution, not to accept from the coming through the border refugees the demand for the asylum or the international protection, but push them back to Belarus, where they had been beaten and tortured, sometimes raped also, and pushed again in Poland. And that situation, when they are pushed back and forth over the barbed wires and treated in terrible way, and after lost without help in forests, in wild forest, dying sometimes or being very injured, that it became some laboratory of the absurd violence, which was hidden from the population because the zone was closed. No media, no humanitarian organization, no medical organization, not international organization didn't have access to that zone when the things was the most cruel. So I decided with my collaborators, with my producer friend, with the screenwriters I invited to write with me, with my co-directors after two, and my actors later, and the crew, to tell that story through the fictional movie, because the documentary was impossible. We couldn't give the voice to those people. They've been voiceless. We had to create the voice, the channel for them and for ourselves to express what we feel, what we know, and what we believe about the situation.
And why did you decide to give us several points of view on the same situation? I mean, the guards, the volunteers, the family, of course, which is central to the film. Why this, I would say, this mosaic of points of view?
We've been discussing with my screenwriters if we'll choose one event and center everything around of that event, or if we will try to have more epical vision and more complex vision of the situation. And we thought that because it's the first and maybe the last movie about that particular things which is made, we have to try to capture the complexity and the totality of the objects, as Hegel was telling about the epical
Yeah.
expression. And it was important to us that you will know the point of view of the refugees, that they will be not that anonymous, victims or danger, which is, passing back and forth, but they will be real people with real story, with real background, with real human needs and emotions. Activists are the best what we have in Poland, I think. I think they are extremely courageous people. They are also perseverant. They are not stopping helping, even if it's not nice and very dangerous to them. And they are the Reiters to me, the Reiters among the nation, and it was taught during the Second World War. And the border guards who cannot speak by themselves because they are sealed by the military secret.
Of course.
And I wanted to show also their perspective. And I think those perspectives are different, but in the same time, they join in some point. And it was important to us to show that we are all humans.
Okay, this was an interesting but short conversation with Agnieszka Holland, director of Green Border. Thank you very much and good luck with the film.
Thank you for the platform. Thank you.
We need to watch it, of course. This was an interview for Fred, the Festival Insider.